Alrighty, how are we doing? Welcome on in, everyone. I fucking love that song. It's such a good song. How you doing, Screechy Spirit, Trolley, Jenny, Zombie, Trev, Yummy Noda, Collie Bear, Luna, Blue, Min as well. Thank you for streaming. I was tired of kids' cartoons. You're all good. I got you. First of all, we need to do up. What's this one? Is this an empty one? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So we'll do I was gonna try and tangle my necklace while I watch. Good luck. Honestly, good luck. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Mystical. Also, speaking of birthdays, I feel like a really bad big sister. I'd forgotten it's my sister's birthdays today. I've texted them both. Thank God for family group chats, where everyone was saying happy birthday to them. And I'm like, wait a moment. I need to say happy birthday to my sisters. So I DM'd one, happy birthday, nerd, and then I DM'd the other one, happy birthday, bitch, because, you know, we call each other bitch, because that's our love language. That's messed up. I'm a good big sister, I swear. Okay. Happy things. Page is full of light sketches of things that seem relaxing or happy. Cool, that's for Oxby. And if anyone hasn't seen it yet, the sketch, Rue's giving this to Oxby today. I swear to God, if he's not around, I might crash out. I'm joking. I'm gonna throw hands, alright? Rue and Oxby have shit planned today. He's gotta be around for it. So, Rue's giving Oxby this as a thank you. Oh my God, I love this song. Alright. Let me know whenever you're available. I'll pop by. Aww! Taking the day off. Alright, cool. An hour ago? Okay. Imagine if he was like, just been murdered. Ugh. He needs it. He did. What? Did we not call him? Oh. Me a call when you can. There we go. To her door. I really want to listen to Dead Men Walking again. I'm sorry. I love that song. Pull me back into my body. There it is. I said yesterday, but I have ideas. Alright, I have really fun ideas for today. Some traumatic, some wholesome. I really want to try and push some character growth today for Rue, basically. But I won't do it if it feels forced. Ideas? I have them written down. Guys, you don't understand, okay? Hang on. Let me go to my notes. Nothing like wholesome trauma. Yeah, I had a fuck ton of earrings and I need a holder for, so I just measured a piece of furniture with a ruler because I didn't want to go upstairs. That's fair. I mean, as long as it works. I have... so what I do, I have like a general idea and then I'll like write down breakdowns of like different like possibilities and then I'll do bullet points for how Rue would react, right? I have one that I've organized for today. I have, oh my god, I have notes for work. God, I hate that. I have a general overview breakdown of Rue as a character right now. I have, what else do I have? I have a lot. Oh yeah, I have another mindset thing as well. I have multiple, is what I'm pretty much trying to say right now. I really need to pee. I know I just started stream, but I need to pee. I'm sorry. Hang on. Oxby, if Oxby calls, I don't know. You guys can leave him some sort of voicemail, I guess. Alright, hang on. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna piss, alright? I feel really bad because Oxby's probably gonna call Rue in a second. But that's fine. Yeah, you rather please be a receptionist for like a second. Okay? Oxby calls, just leave some sort of voicemail. I don't know, put in some voicemail in chat or something like that. I don't know. I think that'll work. That'll surely get to Oxby because that's how Twitch chat works. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Stream and never pees before starting. Here's the thing. I go, oh yeah, I kind of need to pee. I start stream, forget about it because I'm saying hi to everyone, and then as soon as I'm done saying hi to everyone, I'm like, okay, time to pee. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Oxby, it has been 5 goddamn minutes. He's still on the phone. What a phone guy. What we can do is sort out the, where's the other weed? Yeah. Okay. We'll get 10 bags because we need safety joints, okay? So if we go down a sketchy alleyway, the strat is you give joints to, the sketchy individual and then suddenly they're gonna think you're sick, you know? Like, really cool. So, we're gonna go to 24/7 real quick. I don't know where the closest one is, actually. I think we can go Luther. We can walk towards one. I have dinosaur earrings! Oh my god, I love that. You know what I'm gonna get for brekkie? Maybe there's one in Polito. We start walking to Polito. Take the world in love embrace. So, let me have a look-see here. Alright, while we wait for Oxby. Is it just Oxby you texted Rue? Remy. Hot Dog Jesus does exist. I forgot about that. Rue's a firm believer in Hot Dog Jesus. That's her religion. She used to be atheist, but now she believes in Hot Dog Jesus. Hang on. Order, home. I would like... You know what? I want a good old tradie breakfast. I'm gonna get 7-Eleven. Give me a pie and an energy drink, and I'm gonna be happy. A sausage roll? Now I'm getting a pie and AV. I also can't believe they all got me to sleep last night. 20 late. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, wait, huh? I was writing down here, finishing up a phone call. All good. Chat soon. Makes notes. Hang on. Real tradie, yeah, proper tradie, Brecky. I'll be honest, it's good, okay? What does he mean he's right? Oh. Wait, is that him? Is that you? The high vis! Yeah, that is him. Oh.
Timing.
How you doing?
Am I dressed the part? I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was you.
Yeah. Actually on duty. I realize there's a bunch of people I wish I could catch up with that I haven't, so I've been trying to do that most of the day. And even then, I got called back in to be on duty to handle something.
Oh. I wasn't expecting to see you wear high vis.
Was that bad? Should I not?
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Still has the cop haircut. That singular fucking hair that comes down his forehead frustrates me. there's a singular hair, and it upsets me a lot. Oh my god! That cop almost died. You can keep this.
Okay. That is pretty fucking awesome, bro. Thank you. You're extremely kind. Thank you.
He loves it? Hell yeah! Mission successful.
Is that what you're asking all the questions about yesterday?
Yeah.
Damn. You're very talented, you know that?
No, I like drawing. And you had a bad day, and I have drawings that I look at that help me feel better on bad days, so.
Yeah, thank you. I'll keep it for, you know, whenever I'm feeling a little down. Which is, you know, usually not too often because I just suppress that shit down, you know? Till later. But this helps. This helps a lot. Oh my god. Huh.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should go check on them, make sure they're okay.
Oh, man. Also, hey, Briggs, how you doing? Oh, man.
Anybody in there? Oh,
90 more minutes? Oh shit! That's exciting.
yeah, I don't think they're okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Does look like they're a local citizen, so I'm not as worried, but at the same time,
You
not so
psychopath!
great.
Oh, I haven't ordered my pie yet. Shit. No. They came from the sky. Do you think they hit the power line?
They might have actually. I've never launched a cart into a power line though.
Maybe they got thrown from the same place that hot dog did a couple days ago.
I think so actually.
Oh my god.
It's like Greek mythology, but instead of like Zeus with lightning bolts, it's a different god with hot dogs and smoldering cars.
Wow.
Quite the god, huh?
What a legend.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Also, I got a weed that we need to roll into joints, because if we go down a sketchy alleyway and we meet someone who's kind of sketchy, just give them a joint and they're usually pretty chill.
Rue, I'm still a law enforcement officer.
What, is that illegal?
Weed over 6 joints is illegal.
I've got 5.
Well done. All right.
That works.
That's quick thinking, to be honest.
Does that work?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Skyweed now? Did you want to move your bike so it's off the road?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I want to know, but I don't want to know, you know?
About what? Sky hot dog?
Sure, yeah. No, but yeah, sure. This should be safe, right?
I think so. I mean, I almost got hit before.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of on the curb, though. I think this is far enough over, right?
Yeah, it works.
We'll see if I come back and it looks like, you know, that. Maybe not, but I've got insurance at least.
I've got a repair kit, and I have... I have Zeus's ID, so that should hopefully somehow work.
Maybe Zeus. Wait. Wait.
Is that where
I
Sky...
just put 2 and 2 together.
He wants his ID back!
I know that guy's wife. She's on shift with me. She's one of my seniors. That's Aphrodite Theos. Oh my fucking god. Hold on. That's her husband.
Do you think he's mad I've got his ID?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know.
Car,
I mean,
the Sky hot dog? I think that was targeted.
I don't think so. Aphrodite's pretty chill. To be fair, I've never met her husband.
Oh, Rue has. Rue definitely has. Where'd you find
And
it
you know
in
what?
the
I guess he's
bin?
probably a little angry. I think they have a very open relationship.
Oh,
Maybe he's not into it. Yeah. I don't know.
that's a
I
him
think he's the
problem.
jealous type. Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Okay, we can go Little Soul.
Yeah.
Go that way. That way.
Okay. Okay.
That way.
You show me. I'm
Okay.
here for the ride. Let's do it.
Everyone's usually pretty nice.
Are they actually?
Everyone so far, apart from yesterday.
Yeah. Did you like know that guy from yesterday? I think you said you didn't really, right?
He seemed to have known me.
Interesting.
But
I don't
you didn't
recognize anyone with a car like that, though. At least I don't think I do.
lifted
I
Glendale?
do think. I do think I. Yeah, I think I've only seen one Glendale.
Hmm.
I feel like it was Falconer forever ago, but I don't really remember.
Ow.
I don't know if you know Falconer either.
I don't think so.
He's a justice.
It's
He's
a
very
justice.
Scottish. It's like a giga judge.
I kick a judge.
You know, he's like a judge of the judges.
The judge is a manager?
Yeah, more or less. So if you want to care about a judge, you go to to him. He's the manager.
Who do I whinge to about the managers?
The mayor. And even then, it's probably not gonna help.
uh, apparently I had a court case.
Who did?
Me. I don't know
You
what
did?
for. I don't know what I did.
Huh?
Yeah, I was handing some guns in and then the officer was like, yeah, no, you got a court case, and I was baffled.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, here's the thing, right? I have a bar license, which is a gift and a curse, because a lot of times, if you just, I want to help everyone, but there's certain parts of me that die inside. If I have to do stuff I really don't want to do, I'll do it for someone, but at the same time, it'll burn me out if I have to do like, 10 court cases a week or something like that. That's too much. So I try to not ask about what cases are going on, because I had to end up taking a break because I got so tired of going to court.
That's fair. I had no idea about this, apparently. They've been trying to reach out for a while.
Interesting. Do you know what it's about at all?
No.
Hmm.
Oh.
So we just check these as we go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, all right.
Why would I leave a bin just unchecked?
That's kind of what I thought. I'm like, we should hit every one of these, right? Just check. Pop it
Yeah.
open real quick, see if it's empty.
If they're in my line of sight, I'm going to the bin.
Valid.
I've found guns in the middle of the road before.
You know what? So have I. Just randomly.
Yeah, I found one down that street the other day.
See, here's the thing for me, though. The last time I found a gun, I actually found 20 guns all neatly in a pile that were all rusted. And then I had to do paperwork for
Was
those
it
20
a
guns.
chicken coop by any chance?
The paperwork
Oh.
made me wish I hadn't found them.
Where were they?
Up by the Richmond Hotel.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I don't even know where the Richmond is. Oh, God.
Nothing in that one.
Nothing.
No, nothing in that one either.
It's alright. You'll find that one bin that has a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah, not too surprised. I'm sure that's probably how it goes.
Finders keepers doesn't apply when it's a
There's
master.
nothing until there's everything.
Exactly.
Like every bin is a slot machine. You're probably not gonna win, but when you do,
You end up with a bag of fentanyl, a bunch of weed, you get a bunch of guns. That's usually how it
oh
goes.
no, oh no. Well, I'm not on duty, so that's someone else's problem. I have to report that though. I'm like a mandatory reporter. That's the
Oh,
other
if I
side of it.
find anything heavier than weed or guns, I don't really want it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even really want to be around guns.
Yeah. You know, I have my civilian farms license. I don't even carry my gun anymore.
That's fair
Off
enough.
duty, no. What am I gonna do with a firearm when 3 guys pop out of a car and point AK-47s at me? Doesn't really make sense.
No. Or shotguns.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm familiar with those. Seen a lot of those lately. Do you know any of the clowns, by the way?
Tessa?
Yeah, Tessa. You know.
I know
Uh,
Tessa.
what about like Chatterbox?
I don't know.
What do you think about Tessa?
She's helped me out a lot.
Yeah, she seems to be by far the most reasonable. By the way, do you need food?
Yeah, we probably should go back to the food court.
I got some for you. I mean, we can still, but they made me go on duty, so I decided I was gonna yoink food for both of
They
us.
made me go on
They're gonna
duty.
make me be on duty on my day off. I'm stealing some shit. Plus, I usually pay for food, so
I don't think that's
it's
stealing.
fair. You know, yesterday there was a very large scene, and I bought $8,000 worth of food. It was gone in 10 minutes.
Oh my god! Do you need money?
No, I'm fine. I got my
Okay.
paycheck today. It was a lot.
I've got 12 grand on me.
What? You stop by the
People
bank?
keep giving me money.
I mean, that's good, I guess. You know? One less thing to worry about.
I mean, yeah, but then I look at my bank account. Apparently I have $300,000 to my name, so.
That's pretty good. I mean, my paycheck today was $117,000. I think I picked it up 3 days ago, so it's not bad for 3 days' work.
Holy shit! That's a bit of money.
Yeah. I think the largest paycheck I've ever picked up is like maybe $800,000, something like that.
800?
But that was like a month.
What the hell?
And
That's
I
a bit
tend to
of
be on
money.
duty a lot. Yeah. That's why I try to get like pay it forward as much as I can. I don't really care about money too much. It's like I don't let people pay for stuff almost ever.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, this is where I got hit by a car the other day.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, I was crossing the road.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, this is a very busy intersection.
Yeah, I found that out when I didn't look before crossing.
Yeah. Seems like it's busy right now, too. I've seen 3 officers, so. Which way are we going? Across? Are we gonna
Bins.
gamble again? Which way? Those bins? Oh, I see.
I love bins so much. Yeah, I wanted to look in these bins and then got bowled over.
Oh. Do you have like a route that you do?
Not really. We're kind of going the opposite way that I went the other day.
Alright, fair enough.
I haven't checked that bin though.
Oh god.
We just
But
trudges
it's
on
like
forward.
crab fishing, you know what I mean? You gotta let the pot soak a little bit. I saw it on TV one day.
Apart from that one bin in Little Seoul that keeps having stuff put in it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go check that one then.
That's where we're headed.
Oh, okay.
But
We
we're
go to
checking
that
everything on the
bin.
way.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, right? Might as well. You
That's
never know.
right.
Maybe today's the day that it's stocked, you know?
Today's the day! Most days when I check it, it is.
Man, are there always sirens all over like this?
Yeah, usually.
I never noticed. Because I guess I'm usually the one making the noise.
Yeah, yeah, it's normal.
Hmm.
Oh,
I can kind
Ben!
of see what you mean about not being peaceful anywhere, actually. Kind of because of that.
Ooh.
Anything good?
uh, have a look. Hey, Lachlan, how you doing, dude? What's
Oh,
up?
fireworks. Nice.
That was from the other day.
Huh.
I have looked in that bin.
Interesting.
Keep it.
Some random keys, I guess. What, the fireworks?
Yeah, I can go into my collection.
Yeah, true.
What happened to Rue? Oh, a lot happened, Lachlan. A lot happened. We need a TLDR. Holy shit. You okay?
Yeah. I just recognize the car.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you gonna get
I don't worry
shot?
about them, you know.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
Howdy.
Hello,
How you doing, Irons?
Sergeant.
Yeah.
What hasn't happened?
What are you doing?
Spending some time off duty, you know? Collecting my thoughts. Because I have to put
Don't
up with
you
your
know
shit all
gotta
day.
like worry about me on duty and causing commotion?
Not today, motherfucker.
God damn it. When I'm going off duty now, there's something with me being on duty.
Yeah. Well, that's my life.
That's rough.
Yeah. He's one of my biggest pains in the ass. I do love him, but dear God.
He's still screaming. You can just hear him
Yeah.
screaming, pull it over!
He's a good enough guy, though. He means well. He's the kind of guy that's really petty, though, you know? Like, if your car is parked illegally, he will 100% give you a ticket, and if you give him attitude, he'll try and impound it. The amount of times that man gets shot for being petty is crazy.
Oh my god. Can't just rule alone,
He
rookie
doesn't know how to
mistake.
de-escalate, which is kind of his job. I think he does. I think he just chooses not to.
I feel like that's a skill.
It is a skill, one that he chooses to not practice. He does sometimes. He knows how to. He just refuses because he's stubborn and old.
That's why all officers should carry joints on them. So if people get upset, you just give them
Chill
a joint.
out. Yeah, here you go. Just chill.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah. Not wrong.
They
Shooting
just...
a music video or something.
Yeah. I think I got...
Bud.
It's a bit noisy.
Yeah. I would tend to agree.
Oh, there's something on the ground. Hang on.
Hmm.
Is that a hot dog?
It might be a hot dog.
Oh, it's chips. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to get so excited if it was a hot dog. I was about to get really excited if it was a hot dog.
Another one.
Another
The
sky
hot dog
dog.
god has blessed us today. Yeah. Oh god.
Thank you.
Oh
That was
god.
wild side.
You just stop moving.
I figure it's easier if I stop moving. They can go around at least, rather than trying to guess where I'm going.
Jewelry store.
I just keep walking. You know, if they hit me, that's all left at that point.
I've already been hit by too many cars. I'm good. I'm gonna avoid it.
I would love
That's
to put it
fair.
on a tape.
Oh my god.
Soon TM. By the way, I do have a new
All the
song
bin.
that is coming out.
I guess these are sealed at the top. Oh wait, are they? No, they're not sealed
Nope.
at the top. All right.
3.5. How we got the 0.5? Oh wait, because we got clipped by a cop car, didn't we?
No. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna respond to someone.
Okay. Oh yeah, I still haven't ordered my pie. Hang on. Alright, hurry up. By hurry up, I mean me. I need to hurry up and order a pie. 7-Eleven Aussie beef pie. Yes, please. Still? No. I've been distracted. V. I would like 1 can of V, please. Ideally of the bottled variety. Hang on. Aha! My life is complete. Beef pie and raspberry lemonade. V raspberry lemonade. Yoink.
All right. Sorry. I had someone complain about something. So.
Is everything okay?
I was giving them time to cool off. Yeah. Just. I had to clock on duty earlier today, and it was. Yeah, just handling that. Most people just get mad, like all the time over everything.
I don't think I get mad often.
Well, I'm speaking in generalities, I suppose. There's a lot of people that don't.
Meanwhile, Rue before
But
Blood
some
Out
people,
is a very angry
the
human being.
majority, I would even say, seem to get very angry and frustrated very quickly. But most things can be handled just by talking to people directly if you ever have an issue with someone. Usually. At least in, the PD.
I mean, so far, I don't really talk to anyone at the moment, but
Talking to me right now.
outside of the people I trust.
Yeah, that's fair. Nothing that one. Ah.
Oh my god! It's like watching dominoes.
What was that?
It's like watching dominoes.
Yeah. Bradford, Hydra, McQuillan.
Oh my god, that's
probably
gonna be a
Irons
shootout.
And maybe Bean. I don't know who the last one is. That's RGB in that one. The truck, the car. I love my officers. I kind of keep an eye on them at all times, make sure they're okay. I don't want any of them to get hurt. That's a magazine in the middle of the road, I think. A firearm magazine.
There's one here as well.
Yeah.
Yoink. To the collection.
Get out of the road.
I don't want to kill Oxby. Hi, Oxby here.
Wait! There's bins over here! Wait a second, I just saw bins. I was gonna cross the road.
Yeah, you're fine. Wait, were they across the road?
So, I just wanna check these first.
Yeah, of course.
The bins over here usually have a bunch of shit in them. Usually. Watch them have nothing in them today. Oh!
Yeah.
I did not look! Oopsie! I got hit by a car over there.
I feel like there's a good number of places where you've been hit by cars.
You got a good point.
Yeah. To be fair, I've seen how people drive.
Yeah, I haven't been confident to get behind the wheel.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. It's just... seems daunting.
It's not too bad. Depends on, how quick of a car you have. Oh, hey. Magazines. Deagle magazines.
There's always something new in this bin every day.
Yeah. Auto supplies. Grab that too. All right. You want the auto supplies? You got some like tires and stuff.
Yeah, I'll
It's like a
take 'em.
box of right parts. All right.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the Deagle magazine
Pokemon
because
earring
I haven't
work,
seen
no.
a legal one yet.
Oh, good.
Theoretically, they are illegal though. You could technically have a legal one, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it just needs to have a serial on it. I haven't seen one with an actual serial. They're always like scratched off. I don't really know why. Howdy.
So is it art supplies?
What can you do?
That's good to know. Do you prefer being called Oxby, or can I call you by your first name?
You can call me Connor. People just call me Ox because that's how they know me for the most part. To be fair, it's, there's only a couple people that have called me Connor. At least recently. They're all friends of mine from before I got hired as a law enforcement officer. And nowadays, they don't even call me Oxby. They just call me Sergeant. As you saw with, Irons. It's either Oxby or Sergeant. I don't think I mind that, though.
I mean, that's fair. As long as you're fine with it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's, not about me.
What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, another bin. Well, it's about serving the public, right? So, my name specifically is secondary to helping out other people. And if Sergeant is easier, then, it's fine by me.
So
Although
is
I
it
do
art
want, to
supplies?
take pride in my name. So if someone does hear Oxby, I want them to know what that means and know what I'm about. That's about it, I think. How about you? You getting more comfortable with hearing your name? I know when I first saw you, it seemed to be causing you distress.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Howdy. How you doing?
What you guys doing?
Doing all right.
It's still a bit of a disconnect there.
A little bit.
I think there's a lot of guilt around being called rude.
Just your name. Why do you
No.
feel guilt around it?
I feel like I should know what that name means. What? I feel like I should know what I was like. I've had people get really upset seeing me like this. And I don't know. Kind of stings.
Yeah, I understand that. Give me a second. My lieutenant's calling me. Howdy, Ruby. Doing great. How are you doing today?
Earring fix, hell yeah. Where's my pie at?
I'm fine. What do you mean a welfare check?
He's getting welfare. Wait,
Yeah.
he's getting.
Yeah, I'm trying to, not take myself too seriously. Try to chill. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. Are you doing all right? I'm diving in the trash cans, finding random stuff. Yeah.
Takes day off, goes
Yeah.
dumpster
Like
diving.
a slot machine of what random junk can I find that's useful. Never worked sanitation, Ruby? Never? Oh. I have.
Alright, let's get like 5 rolly papers.
You ever see that show, Dirty Jobs? It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. That one, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I'm wearing gloves. Yeah. I just told you how. You never know what you're gonna find. It's like a box of chocolates, but not chocolate.
Wait. Oh my god, a baggie gives you 2 joints. We're gonna have to give Oxby like 5.
I appreciate it, Ruby. Yeah, I'm all good.
What treasure you found so far?
You too. Take care.
Um.
She's just worried because I'm never off duty, quite literally.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Hold on. Sorry. You know, I haven't had a pack of cigarettes in such a long time. I really want them.
You can buy cigarettes here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Over here at the buy them from the they have them behind the counter. See them, the redwoods? It's at least the kind I like.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, cowboy killers.
I bought a pack.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been hanging for a cigarette for what feels like months.
Well, you want to smoke one somewhere?
Yes.
We can stop somewhere. There's a little park right here we can go to.
Yeah, that sounds great.
There you go.
Rue finally gets his cigarette. Been smoking joints of a night time, but it's not the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
Woo, nicotine fix! Let's go!
Want to grab a seat at the bench or right here good? I don't really care where we go.
Yeah, it would be good.
All right. I'm not supposed to smoke in uniform, so
Oh.
kind of is what broke my habit, but yeah, she's not big on it. Sometimes when I get off duty, I'll have a cigarette, but that's about it.
Why can't you smoke in uniform?
It's unprofessional.
Ow. Hang on.
Chief isn't big on us wearing hats, us wearing short sleeve uniforms, lots of things. He's kind of yielded, I think, to the masses, but it's things I've heard that he's not the biggest fan of. So, and it's his department, so whatever the chief wants kind of goes. If it's one of those things that doesn't really hurt anybody, but you know, he wants to set a certain culture, then we follow it. It's kind of how it works.
That's fair. Kind of sucks that you can't smoke a cigarette though.
No, I don't think they'd mind if it's on the roof, maybe, but at the same time, there's people monitoring MRPD 24/7. So apparently, we've been told we can't even have phone calls in there because people are monitoring our phone calls. So
Who's being watched constantly?
yeah, more or less. When we're in MRPD, yeah. Really, really sensitive conversations, we'll usually have to have somewhere else. So we don't have them at any one specific spot. And that's intentional. It's never like pre-planned or anything like that.
It's kind of scary.
It was. I think I'm used to it now, to be honest. Just another part of the job, I guess.
Just another part of the job. Being watched 24/7, you know. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So I know that you got to catch up with Flop. It's been a while since you've seen him, right?
Yeah, I hadn't seen him since um I thought he didn't make it back home for a bit.
What do you mean? If you don't want to tell me or you can't, that's okay. I understand. He just seems like he means a lot to you, so
Mm. Kind of pushing for information.
I
Not
understand
pushing.
there's going to be certain things I can't tell you, and there's going to be certain things you can't tell me. I understand that. I'm never going to ask you to share something that you don't want to share.
I I wish I could go into detail, but if I do, I don't. I don't know if that will end well for anyone. I
I understand that. I act like a dumbass a lot of times, but I like to think I'm decently sharp. I already know what you're talking about, most likely. You don't have to go into detail. It's probably better that you don't, to your point. You remember anything, though? Not that I don't want the details, just are you able to remember anything of what happened? Is your memory coming back? Because you seem to be a little bit out of it when I first met you. Well, I had met you before, but when I met you in the hospital.
from before the injury.
Yeah.
I get little. I could be doing something mundane and suddenly I get hit with a vivid image in my mind. Like a little speck of something that I even knew, something that I was doing, something that I was. Never the full picture though. It's just a split fragment.
Yeah. I get that. I've had my fair share of concussions in my life. It's like the full memory is a movie, and I remember like 5 stills from whatever until I get kind of back to the last time I had a concussion is when I crashed my motorcycle. I remember where I was. I remember what was happening. I don't remember going off the road. I remember the bike bouncing, and then I remember coming to and the bike being on top of me, burning my leg. That's about it. Everything in between, I don't remember. I think I hit my head on a tree branch, but I can't be certain.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, probably about a year or so. Still got the scar on my leg from the tank burning it.
I think the biggest thing I have to go off of right now, is when I initially woke up in the hospital, I had no idea where I was. I had no idea who I was around. All I could go off of was when I initially saw Flop, Ziggy, and Component walk in, was that I felt relaxed when they all entered the room. I felt okay to be around them. My hands stopped trembling. That's all I could go off of with any kind of recognition of them.
I mean, it makes sense. I think my most stubborn memories are the memories of people I care the most about.
I wish I could recall the reason I'm close to them. They've told me the reason, but I can't recall it.
You know? Does that bother you?
A lot.
Does it bother them?
They try and hide it. I think it does.
You know, that's not the sense I got from Flop when he called me.
I think it upsets them when they ask, I think it upsets them when they ask about if there's X, Y, Z that I remember, and I tell them no. I don't remember that. Hasn't changed how much they care for me, but it definitely hurts them, at least to some extent.
Yeah, that makes sense. What I've noticed more than anything, talking with Flop, I haven't talked to Ziggy ever. Uh, it's not that I'm aware of. I don't think I've talked to Ziggy. I think what upsets them the most is that they're just worried about you. At least Flop, he seems to be, you know, deeply concerned for you and really care about you. People like that are hard to find. They're out there though, as we've talked about.
Absolutely. Something that's kind of jumped into my mind, I guess, is a way to put it. It's a singular moment, but I'm standing on a roof, looking out to an, I guess, an overview. Looks to be like an urban area. And I just keep hearing the sound of a gun being loaded.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably know why and what that was. But instead, I'm not going to pry. I can put two and two together and take a pretty good educated guess.
I think I was just being held up. I don't know.
Hmm. I've dealt with a lot of hostage situations in my day, or robberies. I don't think it's too common that I've seen someone not recall what happened before or immediately after hearing the sound of a gun loaded overlooking something unless something else happened. Usually the hostage is just a leverage. In a robbery, they take your stuff, but they don't hurt you. I've told you how our past interactions went. Been very transparent on that.
I mean, after seeing how they operate, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't really wrap my head around that I was like that.
You were. That's the past, though. But you were. Doesn't really matter anymore, right? Talked to a lot of officers about stuff like that. Who are you today and who do you want to be? Because the actions you take today and the person you build towards being defines who you are.
Well, I'm hopefully working on that.
I think so. You haven't cussed me out yet.
So steps forward, right?
Yeah.
Have you been doing alright?
Yeah. Been doing all right. No complaints. Been stressing a bit about trying to keep my officers safe and making sure that we're doing the right thing.
I mean, I noticed when you stopped and watched the chase go by.
Yeah. I'm trying to teach a lot of our officers what it means to be an officer. And in my dream world that doesn't exist, not yet at least, every officer cares about every other officer enough to, they should have all of it down just like that. They should care about each other so much that they know who is who immediately, just because they actually give a shit about each other. And that should control their actions. And that should extend to how they treat individuals they don't know. We're not there yet, but we're working on it.
It's possible.
You'd think that's a prerequisite as an officer, but you know, people are people. I think it's possible. It's just it's hard. It's a lot of work. It's 2/3 of what I have to do with my command stuff. Just the meeting that I had. Citizen was very upset with how they were treated. Had to talk to the two officers that were involved because they're not just officers, they're senior officers. Had to get their side of the story, which was the exact opposite. It's hard to tell where the truth lies, and I didn't see it. So, just making sure that we're doing things the right way and not being judgmental, dismissive, or condescending to people. You'd think that's obvious, but it isn't always. And even then, based on what they said, they weren't. But I have to take anyone that says stuff like that very seriously.
How do you deal with so much stress?
I'm used to it.
Surely it'll have a cracking point, right?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm already mentally damaged because of it. But I actually need the stress now. It's almost like an addiction. If I don't have it, I'm not stressing over something, then things aren't important enough to me. And it's hard for me to get motivation to do things. If I'm stressed over something, stress is just anxiety to an extreme, right? A little bit of anxiety isn't bad, because a little bit of anxiety means that you're being mindful of all the stuff you need to handle. So it's just not getting overly invested in whatever it may be and separating your emotions. That's what I try to do. And the problem is, I don't know what happens in between. I have two modes: goofy, silly, and super serious. That's about it.
I mean, everyone's got to relax a bit, right? So nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. About 90% of the time, I'm a goofy guy. About 10% of the time, I have to be really serious.
Oh, it's good to have that switch.
I guess. I think there's more emotions than two, though. But to be honest, I feel like I only have maybe three. Goofy, silly, really serious, then angry, frustrated. That's about it. I think most people can probably relate to, but at least a lot of people can probably. You all right?
Yeah. I think a potential downfall for me is that I care too much.
How's that a downfall?
I'm pretty sure that's linked into why I'm like this today. From what I've had explained to me from yeah.
Well, who or what do you care about then? Too much.
My family.
So Ziggy and Flop.
Yeah.
And then you also said there was one more, right? I think you said, what was his name again? I think you said Henry or something like that.
Henry. You mean Capone?
Maybe. I think he gave me a different name. Don't remember.
Hank?
Hank, that was it. Hank. It was an
Henry.
H name.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hank since I got out of the hospital. Apparently Capone is someone I used to be best friends with.
Hmm.
But but
Oh, that is a lot of gunfire. Pardon me.
it's a fun fire. That's not good. We're just gonna sit. Probably a boost, given the area.
Sorry.
XP
It's,
runs off.
I think programmed into me to run towards gunfire. Make
Yeah.
sure there's nobody hurt.
I don't have any flight or fight response. I can't move.
Well, I think fight or flight. It's fight, flight, or freeze in my experience. I think it's a valid response. There's one of my fellow officers in training that when he would get yelled at, his fight, flight, or freeze response was so strong. If he was getting yelled at, he would forget his name. He couldn't answer a question. They would ask him, "What's your name?" And he would just sit there quietly. And he would even say, "I don't know." He would stammer and "I don't know," because he was that overloaded.
That car's looking at us.
Yeah.
Rue's now on high alert. Anything that goes by, she's immediately gonna assume that they're looking.
And you're
Paying
still able
attention.
to observe, you know, even though there's all that. So you're not exactly freezing.
I've been paying attention to all the cars going by. There was a Sultan that went by twice. Most of the cars that have gone by have just gone by once. And then I heard the Sultan off that way again after it went by twice.
See, you're paying attention. You're not freezing at all. If I ask you your name, are you going to know it?
Yeah.
Well, then I've seen worse. It's not that bad.
Just immediately after hearing it. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you about being on that roof.
Yeah.
That comes to mind.
Still valid. To be fair, each time that you talk with me about it, you seem to recall slightly more. So I feel like it is coming back to you slowly. As painful as it may be, it seems like you're slowly starting to process or recollect little pieces of it.
Trying.
Yeah.
Some days I wake up and I can smell gunpowder.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of the smell for a couple hours.
Any feelings attached to that?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Stressed, worried, anxious. Like I'm just waiting. Like I'm just waiting for the worst fucking day of my life.
I would wager that those memories in your subconscious are probably from the worst day in your life. Which I understand.
It wouldn't surprise me. I also really appreciate you just not expecting me to be someone I'm not anymore.
I mean, yeah. Of course.
Outside of Flop and Ziggy, it seems like people expect me to just be whoever the fuck I was before. And that hurts. Because I don't know who that person was, nor do I think I like who that person was.
I think that's fair. I think it's completely healthy, even expected and honest, to dislike pieces of who we were or who we are. I don't think it's okay to dislike who you're going to be, because it's your choices all along the way that determine who you are, right? So, you know, as I said, what your actions say about you is define. That's what defines who you are. People hold perceptions, yeah. That's fair. They're, within their right to do so. But I would again wager that those same people probably have a lot of things that they've done or things people would say about them that they probably don't like. And I bet you they wish that they could change that.
Possibly. Even someone who was apparently my best friend before all this. The only time I really interacted with him was effectively him reminiscing on what I was like. And then I'm pretty sure he went ahead and effectively backstabbed us. My food's here. I know we're having a conversation, but 1 second.
Why do you think he did that?
I'm back, sorry. I have no clue. I wish I had an answer. He hasn't even sent me a text or reached out, so kinda inclined to believe that friendship really wasn't all there.
No, it probably was. people grieve in a lot of different ways, and sometimes people grow apart.
I imagine just be having a fucking meat pie.
Sure, he's
Hang
not
on.
happy about it, especially if he's reminiscing on who he used to be. Maybe that's more similar to who he is. Doesn't excuse his actions. But maybe the old you would have done the same thing he did had the shoe been on the other foot.
I don't just abandon people.
I don't know who you were before. I don't get that sense now. It seems like you have a very strong family tie. Maybe that's one thing you guys didn't have in common. Maybe you didn't abandon people. Or maybe he didn't view it as him abandoning you. But for whatever reason, maybe he viewed whatever you said or did in the past as you abandoning him first. People are difficult to understand. Again, doesn't make it right. But everyone is right in their own mind, typically. People will typically do whatever they think is right or best for them, right? Typically.
Mm-hmm.
Not always, but typically.
Oh my god. How do you have such a good grasp on things?
I listen to people. That's about it. Reason why I am where I am and why I care about what I care about is because someone did that for me. Part of the reason why I'm okay with the stress and everything is because someone stressed over me. They had no obligation to do so. But, you know, I admired those traits. And I mimicked it. And I practiced it like a skill. And then I tried to copy the humility that they had, even if they were way smarter or way more experienced than me in some facet or another, to learn from them. Not getting jealous if someone does something better than you, but asking how do they do it. Not making judgments about someone, but asking why they did it. Just learning about people. That's pretty much it. Having the patience to learn, listen. And then carrying the what I feel like responsibility of paying that forward as much as I can to help as many people as I can. And every day that's the kind of man that I want to be. I wouldn't be this person if someone didn't take the time to do that with me.
Mind if I ask who that person was?
Sure. It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of the officers that originally trained me. Part of the reason why I'm a law enforcement officer. A lot of them are still, active duty. But I've tried to pick all the best traits out from each of them, understand what I think are maybe their flaws, ask them about them, realize if it is or isn't a strength or a flaw. A lot of times I'm wrong. Something I think is a weakness is actually a strength as I understand them more and get to know people. And then the more that I know, the less I realize I actually know about anything.
That's a boost.
Everyone's kind of faking it. No one is as confident as they may appear. Most of the smartest, most accomplished people I've met in my life tend to be the most humble. I think there's a reason for that.
Do you often fake it?
Every day. Who doesn't? In some way or another. I think everyone does. I think even oftentimes the people that seem the most confident and the most
fuck is
outspoken
that?
tend to have the loudest insecurities. One of the things I've noticed though is when the quiet person that's respectful and kind decides to be serious, people tend to listen. Not always, but they tend to.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any fears?
Yeah. A lot. Getting someone killed. Heights. Being forgotten. Being left alone. Probably more than I can name. Those are the ones that immediately come to mind. How about you?
Outside of, I guess, the glaring, losing the people I care about, I'm scared of the dark. Keep my phone light on every night.
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, and you want to go somewhere a little bit brighter?
I appreciate it.
We can. It's your choice.
I think that'd be a good idea. Get away from all the traffic as well.
Yeah. Brightest place I know that's nearby is probably the pier. Does that
Can we
work?
go there?
Yeah. Not too far of a walk. Probably about 2/3 of the way there from when we started.
I saw a question was asked about Capono.
Check some bins on the way too if you want.
Sounds like a plan. That Sultan's gone by twice as well.
Yeah. I recognize that Sultan too.
It was following a van and then it came back with that pink car.
Mm-hmm.
Hey look, it's another boost. Probably from North Rockford. Oxby's got an ocean dumper. I saw a question about Capono earlier. If you want to ask it again, ask it. And I shall answer.
Maybe some friends doing errands together, you know?
Potentially. Do you have a lot of friends?
You know, I didn't used to think so. I
What's a Capono
took a month or
shit?
two off. 'Cause I got a
Holy.
little frustrated with how things were going. I ran out of patience. And one of the most humbling things is when I came back, the amount of people that were excited to see me. Not just because of, you know, the work that I was doing, but just that I was okay. That was pretty humbling. So I'd like to think I do. Never really know, but at the same time, people stop by and they are excited to see you for one reason or another. Always find that incredibly grounding and humbling.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on the other side of you, sorry. It's just easy to hear.
Oh yeah, of course. Do you want to cross here? I think there's probably more bins down in this area, right?
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
We're going to get bowled over. Essentially, would Rue ever be confident to ask Capone again about his suspicions? He's essentially put the nail in the coffin for Rue reaching out. It has to be Capono to reach out. Rue will
A little
entertain
bit
a
harder to hear out of
conversation.
your left side than your right. I'll also speak up a bit if that helps.
Oh my god, this shit. Why is there construction? God damn, they should know I'm trying to roleplay. What the fuck? On my right side, it's a bit harder to hear out of my ear. By a bit, I mean significantly.
No, I got you. I understand.
It's really difficult to listen to you with the traffic.
Yeah, fair enough.
Besides taking, I know. She has significant ear loss and ear loss. She has significant
Are
hearing
you
loss in her right
physically
ear.
doing okay?
I think so. I get sharp headaches here and there. That's why I've been smoking joints. It helps with the pain.
Sure.
Still not the easiest to walk, but you know, I'll get there.
Yeah.
Did Rue actually lose her
One day
eye?
at a
She's
time, right?
lost vision in her eye. Her eye is essentially paralyzed, and the pupil is essentially ruptured, so she can't see out of it. What'd you say, sorry?
So one day at a time, right?
That's how I've been taking it.
Yeah.
At least Rue has hearing damage from some cool stuff. She's already got general hearing damage from
Like,
sanguine.
this has got to be a good one, right? Residential area?
Wishful
Definitely
thinking.
something. No. All right.
Oh, we're going to be going by the Beach Crew Motel.
Yes, I'd like to make a reservation for one, please.
Sanguine on paper is cooler than Firework Rock. Oh, man. Bin, hang on. Bin. Nothing. Apparently I used to go dumpster diving a lot.
Well, at least that hasn't changed, right?
Apparently.
You alright?
This is by Bay City, right?
Yep.
I was wondering if still remembers being in Sanguine. That's why Rue's smelling gunpowder. It's part of the PTSD in relation to that. But considering her traumas at the moment, I think it's a bit mixed in. Yeah, Yaminator with the tier 1, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Honestly, motel, not a bad shot for some bins.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the reason I hadn't until now is because Canadian dollar's almost as bad as. No, you're all good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Who the fuck is that?
I know the motel had security.
No.
You make a habit
How you doing, sir?
of running into security guards.
I feel like I'm in a film. We went
I'm gonna
down
crack
to
your head open.
But what did I do? Ow.
You understand
You alright?
a little better now?
I'm just trying to upset him.
Hmm. I mean, you walked pretty aggressively at you.
He just pushed me.
Oh, he pushed you? I didn't even see him push you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sir, why are you... Group 6 is... They have the Maze Bank, sir. You're wrong side of the road.
Maybe I did something to upset him.
Hmm. I don't think so. You know, they work those guys a lot of hours. I'm wondering if he's, tripping out on something. Seems to be a little bit disoriented.
He'll figure himself out. Right.
Yeah, probably. Surely, right?
He's trying to beat up Rue.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of bins here. It's not a bad view down the road.
I used to live here.
Here?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I have no clue.
Fair enough. Figured I'd ask at least. Sometimes being someplace can jog some memories. Hopefully good memories.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like familiar but different. I don't.
So maybe a while ago. No.
Probably, yeah. Let's keep going to the pier.
Yeah, all right.
There's bins here. We used to put cocaine in them.
Not a bad little pool. Seen worse.
Looks shallow.
Yeah.
Where are the bins? I swear there were bins here. I'm so upset. I swear there were bins down here.
The kind of person that thinks all the time. I don't know that I have the ability to like clear my head and not replace it with something. You saying that makes me think, okay, how quickly would water evaporate out of the pool and how quickly would it evaporate if it's a larger pool? Stupid stuff. You know?
How many liters would it be?
I don't know those units. Gallons, I can help you with.
I don't know gallons.
Yeah, well,
I'm actually so upset. Wait, the bins are here.
I know freedom units for the most part. Well, and meters, I know kilometers and stuff like that. But
He keeps going to Rue's right side.
mostly just on foot.
I know centimeters, meters, liters, kilos. Oh,
I know that 63 steps is 100 meters with my stride length.
We need to meet up for drinks.
For sure.
Training. That way you don't get lost.
I'm 169 centimeters tall, I think.
See, I don't know what that means. I know feet. Like the unit of measurement.
Thank you for specifying.
Yeah.
I like the pause, like the
I
unit.
feel like that could be easily misinterpreted otherwise.
I was assuming the unit of measurement, and then you specified.
Right. But if you don't know what gallons are, you know.
It was related to water, but
Right. It's a volume, I think. Right?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Science and shit.
I feel like we should just drop. Science is cool.
Yeah.
Hi there. Hello there.
Did you know if you lick a dinosaur fossil, your tongue sticks to it? So you could lick dinosaur poo realistically, and your tongue would stick to it.
That sounds terrible.
Learn some manners.
Can you imagine though? Like you accidentally, like you just can't. What do you do then? Wait till it dissolves? Ugh. God, that sounds terrible.
It's not like you can't unstick your tongue from a fossil.
Yeah, I suppose.
So if you ever find a
But
cool
what if-
looking rock, you just lick it.
Yeah, and then the rock is stuck to your tongue.
That's okay. It'll come off.
Why not just pick it up?
Well, you can't tell if it's a fossil, then that's why you gotta lick it.
Look, there's got to be other ways to tell if it's a fossil.
I mean, usually if you could see the actual creature that's been fossilized is a pretty good indicator.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you
Now
ever
I'm
want
just
to be
picturing like an
certain,
archaeologist, though, you know, that's like just going around licking random stuff that they find. Is that a fossil? Nope. On to the next one.
I mean, I've done that before.
Archaeology?
No, licking rocks.
Oh.
I thought I found a fossil. Turns out it wasn't. It just had a band of, I think, some sort of mineral through the rock that made it look like a fossil.
You alright? You walk on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I almost fell.
Okay.
Off she goes. Oh my god. He keeps going on Rue's right side. I don't think I've been here.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
He has to keep start walking. Oh, poor Roxby.
This is actually one of the first places that I visited when I moved here. I'll hop back on the sidewalk. This guy's coming. Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, it's
Good, how you
Lottie.
doing?
Not too bad. Doing okay. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're good. You alright?
Okay. Yeah, no, we're fine.
Okay.
You guys just going to the parking lot?
Walking down the pier.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, have fun, you guys.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. Wait, where is?
Bye. You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
What made you want to come to the pier?
The lights.
It is pretty.
And I like the beach. Bit of both.
Can
I
you
like going
imagine?
places where the only time I'm able to not actually think at all, or sometimes think clearly, is when I have like the white noise of the ocean.
Yeah, I got your email. Look, I'm down for whatever.
It's pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. As long as we're not out bowling with
Get back on your other side just so you can.
He remembered.
Oh, sorry. You can hear me a little bit easier. Ow. The curb. I see how that happened
Slippery.
before. It's real nice. Yeah.
Oh, I remember Dean's World. That was so cool.
Hmm. What's funny is even though I like the ocean, I'm not the biggest fan of seafood.
What, you don't like seafood?
Not really. Depends. Usually not, though. How about you? Do you?
I don't think I've really had fish and chips. Maybe once when I was younger.
I almost feel like fish and chips is a bit different, though.
I mean, what do you classify as seafood?
Stuff like, I don't know, shellfish.
Can do. Need to work on my
Some fish, sure. I guess most fish I'm okay with, but well, at least salmon. Don't like tuna
I
that
don't
much,
know
though.
why there's construction going on.
But people love like crab, lobster. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
I don't think I've ever had crab or lobster.
Yeah, it's a little bit too rich for my blood. Even if I had the money. I don't know.
There's locals working at our
Ironically,
pace.
fish and chips is one of my favorites.
I assumed you'd class fish and chips under seafood.
Kinda, not really. I think it's because it's deep fried and battered. I don't really too much. I don't know. I mean, it technically is, but
I'm still gonna tell him you're on board.
I like fish to be crumbed.
yeah, I think that's how I prefer it most of the time as well. But like a ton of sushi, sushi's all right, but not really my go-to. Also not the pickiest, so
I've learned to not be fussy with food.
yeah, same.
Hmm. I don't think Rue has
Things I
anything.
like the most reminds me of I guess active duty is looking down to the left,
What?
seeing the airport. I don't know.
You enjoy flying?
Wasn't a pilot, but
Not being in an
in
aircraft?
concept, yeah. No, didn't get to too often.
Oh my
Just
god,
usually
he is
where I
scared
work.
of heights. I'm sorry, Oxby. Oh my god. We're such a cunt.
Just reminds me of those times. The good, the bad, everything in between.
What's your best memory you have being in active duty?
Mm, Probably my initial training.
Oh.
Or the first base I ended up getting stationed at in my first assignment. It's kind of the same thing. It's hard to pin it to one exact memory. Getting commissioned was part of it, I guess. But just getting to meet new people, and being like inducted into the family is kind of
Just take you out though? Sumac.
really fun. It's always like the first events of that I think are the most special to me. Usually results in, getting pissed drunk and getting embarrassed, and then that being, what is the basis for whatever they call you from then on, or something you fuck up in your first couple weeks in your training. It's usually how they assign call signs. Call signs are there to keep you humble, not to sound cool.
What was
My
yours?
first commander's. Can't laugh, alright?
I can pinky promise that I won't laugh.
Cock.
Pardon?
Yep. Cock.
Did you just say cock?
I didn't realize the person I was talking to was my commander. And I've heard Coxby a lot in my life because Connor Oxby. And my response to him was, "I'll show you a cock, sir." I was pissed drunk.
Cock. Oh my god.
He didn't like that. We laughed about it later, but
I told you I wouldn't laugh, so.
he could laugh.
I pinky promise I'm not going to.
Do it. It's fine. You won't.
I'm not gonna break a promise. I'm good.
Wow, you really held that in.
Oh, that's great. At first I was like, did I hear that properly? Oh my god. Oh my god, there was another question I was gonna ask. I forgot. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Oh my god. I forgot! Shit! Oh my god! I had a question that oh, I'm so bad at this. How long did you do that for? Active duty?
4 years. Minimum. Gave me a lot, but took a lot.
True, just like a character name memory? Yup. Oh god.
I blame the military for a lot of my own failures.
Oh.
Didn't really realize it until I was already done with it.
Like
So,
he's
law enforcement's kind of the next closest thing, to be honest.
Mind if I ask what those failures were? His haircut being is fucking wild.
Caring more about the job than the people that care about me. Not giving them enough time. Sometimes not having the time, but even when I had the time, not sure what to say to them. Being so far away. Lost a lot. The time more, lost more than I thought I gained. But that was frustration in the moment. And I do regret a lot of things, and one of the things I still haven't learned very well is how to balance. I tend to be an all or nothing kind of person, which is why I'm always on duty. I think this is my first day that I've legitimately had off, other than having a leave of absence since being a cadet. I don't really take many days off, and even then, I still was on duty for a little bit today.
I mean, you're off duty, but it seems like your mind's still there.
Always. I don't know that that's a bad thing. I don't know that it's a good thing either. Some people call it an obsession. Some people call it discipline.
Oh, yeah, look, I know I'm a few months late with my
Dedication, addiction.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of in between jobs right now, but there's a check in the mail, I promise.
All just a matter of perspective, right?
Hey now, don't cancel my service. Can't we work something out? I can't live without porn.
If someone wants something different than you,
All right, I'll pay up. Peace.
it's understandable that they wouldn't understand that or wouldn't agree with it. Naturally go your separate ways, right? But dealing with that while you're dealing with coming to grips with maybe if I had prepared more, this person would still be alive. Maybe if I looked at this more, maybe if I'd talked to more people, they'd still be alive. I don't even want to call it guilt. I don't think it's necessarily guilt. I almost view it as wisdom, very painfully learned wisdom and patience. It came at a cost. And even then, with that wisdom, I still think that I'm a dumbass with a lot to learn. I just know that there's so much that I don't know. I'm so stubborn, I've lost a lot to learn that, so. Who am I to judge someone else?
I mean, you seem to learn and take stuff on board. So,
Try to. You just do the best you can. That's about it. That's all anyone can do, right?
I think that's like one of my favorite things to say. Just, I'm doing the best I can.
Yep. I've noticed. I respect it. That's all anyone can ask from you. That's all you can ask from yourself, to be honest.
Man, I kind of look at a lot of things and just think it could be worse.
It can always be worse.
So that makes it not as bad.
Yeah. I've learned that one too.
I just saw bins. Oh my god, that's going to annoy me. That's fine. I'll ignore him.
What are you learning right now? I don't mean in this moment. But I just mean, you know, about yourself, about what you care about. I know your family. I think you kind of knew that.
I'm learning to trust people again. There's very few people I trust at the moment. Those people I trust, I feel like I can rely on them.
It's good.
I'd like to learn who I was, in depth, ins and outs of it, but considering I can't even hear the name of that group without freaking out, to put it lightly, I'm sure I get more ins and outs, given a bit more time.
Yeah, I'm sure. As I said, my even my history with Flop wasn't great. At least I didn't think it was. But he seemed to be genuinely appreciative that I was talking with you. And He seemed to genuinely understand I'm just trying to help. I don't know that he knew even when I was prosecuting him, all I was trying to do was help. Maybe not necessarily him, but protect people from him. At times. Partially that's because that's my job. Partially because that's what that group did.
Well, that's
You know
unfortunate.
what?
um. You know how that you hold on to that book for about a day? One that I usually write in?
Yeah.
Did you look past the first 2 pages?
I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I looked I think I did to page 3 and then I realized there's more in there and it wasn't for me. And I stopped. I didn't want to break your trust, to be honest.
I appreciate that. Can I tell you something that's to not leave this pier?
Yeah.
Can we go down there? I just don't want anyone overhearing this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we forgot to tell Flop about Cad.
Definitely illegal to stuff a midget with coke and treat him like a pinata.
I had someone come around to the under the bridge. It caught me off guard at first. I didn't realize someone had wandered under there and started to warm themselves by one of the fires. He had knew exactly who I was. He introduced himself to me. Saying his name's Cad. I was a bit, uneasy considering he knew who I was. It's just, I don't know, his presence was just, there was a weight there. He had told me there was a bounty on my head. I had done something to piss people off. I don't know what it was. Or who I had pissed off. But either way it led to me having, I guess, a bounty. Whether that be dead or alive, I don't know the ins and outs.
Never called me back the next day. Hey, hell yeah.
He had came by the campsite to explain that the person he was looking for wasn't there anymore. He explained that he pitied seeing me like this, but I guess respected me for even kicking through whatever happened to me. He had told me that he was going to tell the people that set the bounty for me that I was dead. As he left, he had implied in a sense that if I was to get back to how it was, that things could change in regards to that, but basically, made it so that bounty was void.
How does that make you feel?
Shocked. I didn't realize I had got myself involved to something that would cause someone to come looking for me. Haven't heard from him since, and if I don't have people looking to shoot me, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Definitely a shock though.
Suppose. You know, there's one day I was looking for you at your tent. Someone rolled up on me when I was in uniform, asking what I was doing. I think I already shared this with you, but I said I was looking for you. They said, good luck, she's not our problem anymore. So I think that makes sense. That's why I think I know what happened.
What was the problem?
Hmm?
How was the problem?
I don't think you're... Well... I think... Well, I know they were people that used to be your family. From that group. I think those things are probably connected. Does that scare you at all? Remembering who you were? Do you think you'd ever go back to being that person if you remembered everything?
No. I owed my life to a cause. I'm never doing that again. I shouldn't be standing here right now.
But you are. Nothing wrong with causes. Especially if they align with who you are and who you want to be, right?
Not when you owe your life to one.
I owe my life to one.
Are they gonna try and kill you if you leave?
No. I don't think it's that precise. I think it's more of an idea or ideal. And the closest that I can get to that is law enforcement. But even then, sometimes law enforcement doesn't match that ideal. And nothing more than that upsets me. As I told you, I lost a lot. And the idea of being something bigger than yourself and helping people, and there being a reason why I'm still here. My time isn't up yet. There's more that I have to do first. More people I have to help. That's the only thing that makes it make sense to me. Closest I can get to that is law enforcement now. What's the hardest job that people don't want to do that people need? And they need it the right way. They don't need someone to make them scared or anything like that. But when people are in trouble, you're supposed to call 911, right? Sure, it sucks rolling up on a scene if you're an EMS with someone that's injured. I'm sure they've seen a lot of gruesome scenes themselves. But I think the scarier job, all respect to them still, is to show up to a scene that's still ongoing. To put yourself out there to try and protect other people. Putting your life on the line for other people.
I think that's
Never
a lot
knowing what days
different
your last.
to a wing.
Yeah,
Putting your life
different
up
rule.
to someone, something.
Yeah. People don't fight for causes that they don't believe in, though. At some point, I'm sure there was something that you believed.
Or if they ever get to a point they have no choice but to pretend.
That's true. Especially when there's stakes and threats for you not believing in more. I understand that.
Hey, buddy. We're still running tomorrow, right?
I've been told I used to be one of them, but I couldn't follow their rules.
Who told you that? Again, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to share. That's okay.
He, he was wearing he's wearing a cut and had a gun.
Yep. that happened recently.
Yeah.
The part I don't understand, because I don't speak that language. At what point have you suffered enough? And if they truly consider you or considered you family, to me, family doesn't do that to each other.
They were never my family.
Clearly.
They had to
But a lot
die.
of times they like to say they are, right?
This isn't going to leave the pier as well, right?
Right.
Damn. They are. They held a gun up to my head and said if I don't speak, someone I cared about was going to die, that they also had a gun pointed to. That's why I don't want to speak to people, because I don't want them to be given that chance to. I don't want someone to get hurt because. Scared if I speak to someone that I don't know who they're connected to, that I could get back to them and they might come back.
It's okay, bro. Just not gonna leave the pier. All right.
I just don't want them. I just don't want them to come back.
I know. That wasn't your fault. They put you in a situation on purpose for you to blame yourself in a situation where there was no right answer. You did the best you could, did you not?
I spoke.
Yeah. You did the best you could. That's not your fault.
I thought I was gonna watch. I thought they were gonna shoot Fob that day, and he didn't return home after that all happened.
again, that's not your fault. Flop seems excited to see you, right? I mean, he called me. Thank me for just trying to talk to you. Make sure that you're alright. It's people that care about you, alright? I know Flop really does care about you a lot. Based on what you described to me, and I don't know the whole story, right? Seems like you did the best you could. But you're still carrying so much guilt for something that you didn't really have much of a choice in. You had two shitty decisions and you made the best choice you could. Sometimes no matter what we do, the people we care about get hurt. Doesn't make it your fault. You okay, Rue?
I just don't want them to come back or hurt anyone. I really don't.
I know. Nor do I. Can you control that though, Rue? Do you know how many people they hurt beforehand? Do you know how many people they've hurt today? Probably. I wasn't on duty, I couldn't tell you. Do you know how many people they're gonna hurt tomorrow? Or in the future? You may have been part of that in the past, but seems to me like you're done trying to hurt people. You're doing the best you can. Sure, maybe your actions led to the situation you're in. But it's not your fault that they choose to hurt people. But it seems like you blame yourself all the time for it.
It's hard not to just put the... It's easier putting the blame on myself.
Sure. Can be. What are you gonna do about it, though?
Probably
You just
dumpster
blame
dive the
yourself.
feelings away.
That's fine. That'll help a bit. What happens if that doesn't work? What if that's temporary? How are you going to make peace with yourself and live with yourself?
I haven't thought that far ahead.
You don't have to. That's okay. Those are questions I ask myself every day. That's why I do what I do. Because of the guilt that I carry on things that weren't really my fault. I relate to what you're saying because, as I said earlier, I made decisions that got people I cared about killed. And injured. Mix of both.
Imagine my surprise. I am not gonna take your shit anymore.
That's in the past.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do now moving forward?
Forgive me.
It's the only way that I stay sane.
I figure if I help people, help get rid of the guilt.
Best part about that, you have your entire life to figure out how you want to do that. Like how exactly you're gonna do that. Who. And when you see little opportunities, you have that chance. Maybe you're that chance for me right now. You know? I don't know. I just view it as talking to a friend. Someone that needed my help and I could help them in what little ways I could. I can't even help you that much. Because of my job. There's, you know, certain things that I have to do and there's certain things I'm not going to do. But at the same time, how can I help as much as I can? And if I can help even just you, does that make what I did in the past and my mistakes worth it? If I learned from that and I was able to help someone. Will it ever be enough? Will I ever not feel guilty? Probably not. But it's given me something to strive towards and a sense of purpose. So for that, I'm grateful. Even if it came at a high cost. It seems like what you've been going through lately has come at a high cost. But you get to define who you want to be and what you want to do about it.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know if I'd say it's a high cost.
You have got
Well,
coconut oil. Right on, man.
depends on perspective.
I'm alive. Got my family. Got someone I can trust a lot. I'm taking steps forward. I'm not tied down to an idea, a group, people. Where if I make one wrong move, I'm... Yeah.
Well, seems to me like your life is a blank canvas or a blank notebook, as it were.
Hey, going to the gym?
What are you going to put in it? You know?
I could probably start off drawing an ocean. Yeah,
Good.
that's easy to draw.
That's true. Don't mind me. I'm gonna take this opportunity.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
All the cigarettes.
Hey, girl!
Dad also told me that I loved my family more than the club.
How do you feel about that?
Like, it's unsurprising.
Yeah, I don't feel like that would be upsetting you at all. I feel like that would be kind of normal.
It seemed to upset them a lot more.
Difference of values, right?
Very different. The other one seemed, I guess, sad. Seeing me and trying to talk to me. It was odd.
Hey, buddy.
It's all a matter of perspective, right? They probably thought you valuing your family over them was odd. They probably are thinking, you know, she says she's one of us, but she cares about these people more than the rest. I can understand how that could insert some doubt. And understand that they kind of speak the language of violence. And that's kind of how they communicate. My job to try and find them, right? My job to try and stop them. I understand why, if they ever thought that someone could risk them or put them at risk, they would speak up in the language they speak. Doesn't justify it, doesn't make it okay, but it's not surprising. And that's what I've assumed since I first saw you in the hospital, to be honest. We hear bits and pieces, we respond to calls, we can put the two and two together. I tend to be a person that interrogates, investigates, whole 9 yards, and then prosecutes. I'm one of the few officers that do, probably. Probably 5 of us total, to be honest. It's not an exaggeration either. Probably about 5 out of about 100 officers.
Hi there. Supposed to be sunny this weekend. Yay! Text me tonight.
It's not that I know anything, but you can start to make decent guesses, and that's about it. Things are almost never as simple as they seem either. I'll tell you a story, one that doesn't leave this pier. You've shared with me, I'll share with you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You still need food or anything, by the way? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
Not me.
Hot dog.
There was an officer, one that I respected quite a lot. Maybe deep down inside you'll remember this.
Hey, how's it going? What's up, bro?
Matter of fact, give me one moment. No, I guess you weren't on this one. There was an officer who was off duty outside of senior months. I didn't recognize him, but I noticed there was this motorcycle or car. I don't even remember what it was anymore. It's been such a long time. Been probably about 4 months, 5 months. Just kind of looking weird.
How are you?
They were,
Cold this weekend.
God, you really can't escape the sirens, can you?
No.
Such an odd thing to realize, to be honest. Officer was off duty. We didn't know it was an officer. I was gonna go get food for the shift, as I normally do. I'll typically buy food for the entire shift whenever I'm on duty. Well, I do it about 70% of the days I'm on shift. I've probably spent $250,000, if not more, on just food for the shift. I was going in there to get food. It was a motorcycle, that's right. It was a body. It was a Sprite liveried body that this officer owned off duty. I heard gunshots. Went outside. And I saw Shang Liu loading this person, who I didn't know who it was, into his car.
Hey, Nitrace.
We didn't know what happened. We didn't know if it was self-defense. Can't just open fire on him. Told him to put the guy down. He didn't. Put him in his car, as we had firearms drawn on him. He drove off. Documented the scene. Ran the plate on that motorcycle.
Water tomorrow.
Came back to Deputy Mason Dixie. Guy that I had respected. Guy that had my back and saved me a handful of times, I'd saved him a handful of times. We start looking for Shang because of that. Don't even remember how we got notified. I think we got a 911 from someone in the sewers.
Oh my god, wait. I know what, oh. It just clicked.
Went down there. I've been in the sewers twice. Both times it hasn't been good. First time I went down to the sewers, I contracted black vein fever. Was sick for about 7-8 months. I think I'm the longest suffering patient in the city for black vein fever. Part of the reason what helped me cut back on smoking, to be honest, because I couldn't. I was coughing on blood every day. But we went down in the sewers looking for Mason. Found him all cut up. Body was cold, no pulse. Carried him back up there. I carried him back up there on my shoulder. Tried to stop his bleeding, couldn't. I remember feeling him bleeding and his blood running down my arm because he was bleeding that badly. I remember how mad I was when I took him to the EMS and he was pronounced dead on scene when his entire department, the entirety of BCSO, didn't send a single officer down there. The only people that responded were LSPD. How could he be abandoned by his own? Don't get me wrong, we're still brothers with BCSO, but it just didn't make any sense to me. One of yours is missing. What happens if I go missing? Anybody gonna care about me? One of the things that, I thought about a lot. Started looking into Mason, looking through his possessions. Found a notebook. That's not good. Let's get moving. Funny.
Someone stole a bank truck here, oh no. What a spot to take a bank truck.
Let me talk through this real quick, actually. We're not going to be able to wait. Come on.
Huh? I got joints just in case.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Hey, y'all. Hey, we're going to just leave, all right?
What the fuck?
We were down on the beer. Listen, I'm an off-duty cop. I know what you guys are doing. I'm not going to do shit. Just let us
watch
go,
out,
all right?
Just watch out,
Yeah,
bro.
just let us... We're all good to go, yeah?
Dib, yo. Y'all should probably dib, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Come on, Rope. Be able to move it all? It's going to get loud here pretty quick.
Hey Kaylee, wait, she
I can
can't.
carry you if you want.
That should be okay. I can hobble.
Alright. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hobble a little bit quicker, most likely.
What a spot to take a bank truck, man.
Maybe not. We might be alright. I don't think PD is here yet.
Don't worry, we can thermite for him. I got shoes. Something about Rue becoming more like a civilian. The only downside is I'm gonna really miss doing the hacks. I love doing the laptops and thermite. I love doing those so much. Bro, for hobbling. Rue got stabbed in the spine. She's,
Different gang, I can tell by the limo. You start to memorize the cars.
I'd imagine.
Yep. I have to do my job now, pardon me.
I think they're just busting the doors
Keep
here.
going. I think there's more people here.
Just take a new cop 6-man to do a bank. Where he's like, I got you guys. Let me thermite and hit that door, right?
Howdy. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
What happened to you guys?
Pretty good. You guys should probably get out of here, by the way.
Oh, this is our turf. We've been here for ages.
Yeah. I feel like there's guys with rifles down there, and it's about to get a lot louder.
Rigo's
over here.
cop. Pippi
Yeah,
goes
we enjoy
crim.
it. We're here for it.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm gonna
I
dip
decided.
'cause I'm off duty, and I don't want to deal with that.
Fucking gangbangers.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye.
There's no way I'm gonna make Rue become a cop because OIC I struggle with the lights. I don't like the blue and red lights. Unfortunately, I'm trying to look for a texture pack thing to help with it, but it can
sorry.
set off my PTSD, unfortunately. So it's just easier avoiding them where I can. Like,
Oh my
even
God.
in chases, it can give me issues, which is why Rue will suddenly start crashing into everything because I'm like, oh my god, overwhelming. Marshall,
Holy shit.
Pippi goes colorblind. Oh my god, imagine if Pippi was. Why are they blowing shit up still? There's so much.
Surely this is fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No copying for Rue. I can't. I still feel even in character is too much stretch for. Yeah, no. Even in character as well.
I know what you mean.
I have other ideas for what I wanted her to pursue, which would be really fun. Not shooting them. I mean, she's not good. She's not. If Rue picks up a gun, after everything that's happened to her, someone has fucked up in terms of hurting someone she cares about.
You know what? I think it's a bit quieter up north. I think there's less that goes on north side of the beach. That sound alright to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright. See, here's the scarier thing. There's no PD here yet. You know where my mind goes?
Where?
How many officers are hurt right now that they can't respond to this? I feel guilty taking a day off even because, you know, what if they needed me? It's partially what keeps me on duty so much. I think I've kind of broached that with you a little bit as far as, you know, they need Sergeant Oxby at times. And everyone's replaceable. It's not that I'm like so important or anything, but
You're not replaceable.
everyone is to some degree.
I disagree.
Well, thank you.
Remember, Cherry's birthday's tomorrow. So many things I'm curious about now.
Anyway. I think we're far enough. I think we're far enough away now.
Yeah.
Start going through Mason's possessions, right? Doing my job, documenting everything that he owned. He had a notebook on him. That notebook was a hunting log. He was using information he was getting on duty to try and hunt someone.
Yeah, it was hunting Shang, if I remember correctly.
It's not what we do as law enforcement officers. Someone that I valued as a brother felt like he betrayed me, betrayed all the other officers. And he may have had his reasons why he decided to hunt someone, but that's not what we do. We don't get the option of getting mad and resorting to violence for justice. We enforce the law. A judge decides if someone is guilty or not us. Our job is to collect evidence, maintain the peace, and try and keep people safe the best we can. That's it. It's the long and short of it, right? He decided to try and hunt someone from that group. I think it was Shang.
Why would he do that?
I honestly don't know. The marshals took over the case, told all the LSPD officers how fucked up how much we ruined the case, how incompetent we were, even though BCSO didn't even look at it for their own officer. They told us how stupid we were, how much we fucked up, and they settled. What is justice there? I don't even know. He was murdered. He was. He wasn't just shot. He was tortured and brought somewhere where he couldn't be easily recovered. He was left there to die. It was very intentional to leave him there to die. So I pushed a first-degree murder charge. The intent was bringing him someplace that he couldn't be easily found with the objective of killing him. But we lost sight of Shang. And because of that, the marshal said, how can you prove it's Shang? They weren't wrong. But we were just doing the best that we could. I got investigated to lose my job over that. When all I tried to do was the best that I could. By a marshal I've never met, another marshal I'd never met, and I haven't seen him since. Life is tricky at times, you know? I don't know. That's all to say. Who am I to judge if someone is right or wrong? Things are often not as simple as they seem to be. Oh, no shit. Even someone that I thought was my brother clearly didn't have the same ideals that I did. Then there was a funeral for Mason Dixie. It's amazing how many people showed up to that. They
How
couldn't be
many?
bothered to try and find him. Probably like 30, 40 at least. I don't really know. I didn't go. I couldn't bring myself to go after I heard what he was doing. And I had cadets. I had responsibilities. I don't know really how I felt about it, to be honest.
Does all that still bother you?
Yeah. All of it does.
What bothers you the most?
Thinking you know someone. Thinking that because you treat someone like their family. Because you trust them like their family. You never really know with people. People are going to do what people are going to do. You can never figure out people.
I don't know if this helps, but I won't stab. I won't stab you in the back.
That does help. Thank you. Can never be too sure, right?
Yeah, but if I care about someone, I'm not gonna go out of my way to harm them in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form.
I believe you. I appreciate it. This looks decent. You alright with this?
Yeah. I would
I'm gonna
actually
have
go
quite
swimming
the
here.
t-shirt tan after this, but you know it's all good.
I still gotta sew up the jumper. It's got holes all through
Yeah.
it.
You doing okay, by the way? Red Rash feeling decently?
Yeah. It's healing up alright.
Alright.
Sansa, I know, I've never really appreciated the look of the beach here. I would actually go swimming in that.
It's always like a little crossover point where the sand gets a little bit soggy. I'm just gonna just a tiny bit back. Don't want to stick to my pants. There we go. That works.
Hang on, there we go. Do this one.
Perfect. That's the fucked up part.
What's that?
I keep looking back at the pier.
See if anyone's responded.
Make sure nobody's hurt.
Doesn't look like anyone's hurt.
Hopefully. We walked a good distance. I don't know that we would be able to hear the gunshots from here. Maybe barely. It's pretty far.
I mean, we're hearing those explosions for a bit, so there's a possibility.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you'd probably
It's always
have it. Hmm?
Oh, that's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna have a better time hearing gunshots than I would.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I don't know. The clowns as well, which I think that was some of the clowns. It's like a bunch of different divisions of clowns too. It's kind of confusing. They like explosions too, so maybe they're just being goofy, and they seem to be pretty durable. They
Durable?
play games where they throw each other off bridges and stuff like that. It's a little wild.
Durable is a word for it. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of hearing explosions in quick succession like that.
Me either, to be honest. Explosions even more so than gunshots. I'm not a fan of.
Is that because of the military?
Yeah.
Has we mentioned anything about Skydog today? Fuck yeah, Skydog Jesus is real. Okay? Amen. Amen to Skydog Jesus. sorry.
So it's okay. There's a lot less you can do to help someone with an explosion. Gunshot. A lot of times they're gonna be okay as long as you get to them quick enough. It depends. If it's one gunshot, it's usually not that bad, depending where it is.
Ooh.
Obviously, it can be. Sometimes it's not. Most of the time, it's not, to be honest. Arm or leg, usually they're going to be okay. Usually. Not going to feel great, but
This is an interesting segue, actually, for Rue to point this out.
start getting into the chest or the head, it gets a lot scarier. Mason was shot, I believe, and his stomach was cut open. I know basic combat first aid. I don't know what I could have done about that. I did my job as a law enforcement officer. I didn't shoot Shane because I wasn't sure what happened. But if I did, would Mason still be alive? And would that even be justice? Because if he's alive, would he have kept doing it?
Can't change the past, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right. The things I tell you are easier said to someone else than they are to yourself, right?
Yeah. A lot easier.
It's obvious when it's someone else. It's not when you're looking in the mirror.
I mean, it sounds like you followed procedure. So, you did what you need to do.
Yeah, but who cares about procedure? Was it the right thing or not? Right?
How could you predict that would happen?
Exactly.
Unless you become a mind reader.
Well, I did see him with a firearm. You know. Technically speaking, I could have told him to stop. Immediately gone out there. If he doesn't stop, open fire. And I'd be legally justified to do so. Is that the right thing to do there, though? I didn't think so in the moment. In hindsight, I still don't think so. But if I had, and I can't say that no officers, I'm sure there's officers out there that would have done that.
Possibly.
Doesn't make it right, but, I don't know.
But what ifs eat people alive?
Yeah, identifying what are your what ifs, right? That's why I shared that with you, actually. Share with you some of my what ifs. Seems like you have a good amount of them yourself that you've very kindly shared with me.
There's definitely a lot there.
Sure.
Nothing bad about what ifs in this family. What ifs have what got Rue blooded out? Oh my god. mentioning about explosions earlier.
Yeah.
Remind me of that. That was from an explosion.
What caused it? Was it intentional?
Oh my god, the 14s today. Okay, that's a 50-50. Alright. I think so. I was in a villa, I think. All I heard was explosions going off next to me, and then sharp pain in my leg, and I was on the ground. Remember the smell of gunpowder when I was on the ground. Before, just nothing.